Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hello guys, welcome to my video. And this video we're going to talk about a Raspberry Pi. Not a Strawberry Pi or a food, but this one. So yeah, let's begin. So what is a Raspberry Pi? So when we say a Raspberry Pi, it is the smallest and the cheapest computer as of today. Yeah, you heard it, a smallest and the cheapest computer. A Raspberry Pi is capable of doing everything you'd expect a desktop computer to do, from browsing the internet, playing high-definition video, making spreadsheets, word processing, and playing video games like Minecraft. And the origin of Raspberry Pi can be found in a University of Cambridge in UK. A few years back, Broadcom, a company that manufactures smartphone chipsets, joined hands with the University of Cambridge, and together they co-founded the Raspberry Pi Foundation. Raspberry Pi Foundation, it is a charity that founded in 2009 to promote the study of basic computer science. So, and they are responsible for creating a single board computer called a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, that is the origin of Raspberry Pi. So in Raspberry Pi, there are few versions released. Those are Raspberry Pi 0, Raspberry Pi 1, Raspberry Pi 2, Raspberry Pi 3, and the newest version released is a Raspberry Pi 4. So let's see the difference of those versions and speed comparisons. So let's see. In the Raspberry Pi 0, the processor is BCM2835 and the RAM is 512 megabytes and with the speed of 1000 MHz. And in the Raspberry Pi 1, the processor is the BCM2835, also known as the SoC or System on Chip. The RAM is 512 megabytes and with the speed of 700 MHz. And in the Raspberry Pi 2, the processor is BCM2836-7 and the RAM is 1 GB and with the speed of 900 MHz. And in the Raspberry Pi 3, the processor is BCM2837BO and the RAM is 1 GB and with the speed of 1200 MHz. And lastly, the newest version of Raspberry Pi is the Raspberry Pi 4. The Raspberry Pi 4 is the most powerful Raspberry Pi released because it has a processor of BCM2711 and with the RAM from 1 GB up to 4 GB and have the speed of 1500 MHz. And in this Raspberry Pi 4, much more improving than the other Raspberry Pi versions. So that is a Raspberry Pi versions comparison speeds. A Raspberry Pi, what you call this a mini computer, there are more uses of Raspberry Pi that you've never expected to be. Like building a robot, there is a Raspberry Pi on it. And making your door lock accessing through your phone or your fingerprint, there's a Raspberry Pi on it. And there are examples of Raspberry Pi done projects, a hardware like M&M color sorter, this one, like this one, and remote controlled robot, like this one. So there are a lot of things that could be used in a Raspberry Pi. Just don't limit your thinking skills and it should be fun. Yeah, it should be fun. But I would not recommend you to use it as a official computer desktop because the OS of a Raspberry Pi, what you call this Raspbian, is not capable of everyday use. But hardware or an application purposes, that is fine. So that is Raspberry Pi. And the next is I am going to show you the different components of Raspberry Pi. The first component is a ARM CPU or GPU, or a Central Processing Unit, and a Graphics Processing Unit. CPU handles all the computations that make a computer work, or taking input, doing calculations, and producing output. And the GPU handles a graphics output. And the next component is the audio out. This is a standard 3.55mm jack for connections of audio output devices such as headphones or speakers. And there is no audio in. The next component is a USB port. This is a common connection port for peripheral devices of all types, including your mouse and a keyboard. You can use a USB hub to expand the number of ports, or plug your mouse into your keyboard if it has its own USB port. Next component is a HDMI port. The HDMI port is this connector allows you to hook up a high definition television or other compatible devices using an HDMI cable. And the next component is a power input. This is a 5 volts micro USB power connector into which you can plug your compatible power supply to enable the Raspberry Pi to turn on. And the next component is a SD card slot. This is a micro size SD card slot. An SD card with an operating system or OS installed is required for booting the device. They are available for purchase from the manufacturers, but you can also download an OS and save it to the card yourself if you have a Linux machine and a wherewithal. The next component is a LAN port. This is connector allows for wired network access so that your Raspberry Pi have an internet. And those are the Raspberry Pi components. And that is all. Thank you for watching.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.